Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today, we're playing Gladiators, which is a new game made by EOM Games. In case you don't know who EOM are, EOM have their hand in quite a few custom games in the arcade. And honestly speaking, I usually really like them. I think they tend to be good. They don't do aggressive monetization or anything like that. They just make neat little custom games. And they made another one here. This is sort of an auto chess, auto battler style game, but it's got some interesting, unique ideas. And honestly speaking, I've been really enjoying it. I'm recording this off stream right now because honestly, I recorded a video of it yesterday, but I didn't quite understand the game mode as much yet. And I wasn't happy with it because I had played it more since then. I'm like, oh, I like this way more than I did yesterday. So I wanted to just kind of give it a fair shot. Anyway, it's also fun to record or stream actually, but setting that aside, let's get into the game. Alright, so here we are. The first thing we have to do is we have to pick a character. Let me go ahead and re-roll these, hope for somebody a little bit more interesting. Necrophos sounds kind of fun. Why not? Let's get Necrophos. We can go for healing stuff. You can see up here he's kind of got a pre-listed synergy, something that kind of defines his style a little bit. Let's have a look at what his abilities do. He's got Heartstopper Aura, reduces the target's maximum health by 50% of the damage dealt, with a minimum reduction of 1 point when dealing damage. And after delay, oh, well, here we go. We'll have to watch the little intro scene and then I guess we can view what's going on there. But after a little, after 1.5 seconds, inflicts magical damage equal to 120 plus 25% your maximum health already lost, and regen an equivalent amount of health. And regeneration is, of course, just healing. All right, we've got healing strike here, but first thing we want to do in this game is we want to save our money. So this is a little bit unintuitive, but genuinely, just you don't want to spend any gold. Just don't spend any of it. Doesn't matter what's in the shop. We don't really care. It's all a trap. Do not buy anything. Because this game mode has economy. So you can see down here, this is our gold. We have 300 gold. But we have interest. So if we have 1,000 gold, that means we get an additional 100 gold each round. And you can get there really quickly. So I'm not going to spend anything during the early game. And as a result, I'm going to be able to actually, you know, kind of become quite rich really quickly. Also, seems like maybe we're doing all right here. This Necrophos is half doing well, reducing maximum health with every hit. That's nice. Reaper's Scythe, like that heals us a bit. Wow. Look at him go. We won without spending any gold. But yeah, you can see now we're at 630. So just by literally spending nothing, we can get to the 1,000 gold in like 3 rounds, and then we have our economy going, and that's just all we want to do at the very beginning. Okay, good. Money out of the way. How does this game mode actually work? Well, what is it about? So you just saw what happens in it, right? We have a hero and we fight another hero, and it's just kind of like this automatic battle. We can't really control things. It's all fairly straightforward. Our character will just attack, and if our character has full mana, which they get after a little while, we can manipulate that a little bit. But once we get there, then our character will use their ultimate, and that's it. I mean, it's really not that crazy. However, we have a shop, right? Which is this down here. And we can buy stuff there. And what we buy here has synergies. So this, for example, has ulti and injury. And you can see these synergies over there. Now, it's not like an auto chess, really. Because the synergies that we buy, you can just keep buying them, right? There's no limit to how many we can have. So we're just kind of like making our character increasingly more powerful by adding more and more and more to it. And it's more about being a little, you know, careful with what you buy. All right, we got to be quick here. Gain 20 gold when a newly acquired ability shares the same sect as the one before. Designate one acquired sect as lucky to gain 20 gold when acquired ability from that sect. Let's get this, and then we can select healing, regen, because that's where we're going, right? That's what we're doing. All right, we're at 985. Again, not actually going to spend any money just yet. We're going to start spending money next round. But you can see on the left side, I am, you know, I'm pretty rich, and that's kind of the goal here. You got to plan in the long term. So we lost some rounds now. When you lose a round, you take damage. We have 50 life, as you can see over on the left side. We're now at 47. As always with auto chess, early game, you should just prioritize economy. It's just how these games work, right? You prioritize economy first, and then you get yourself what's it called? You get yourself the power later, because otherwise you just kind of, you know, fall behind in the late game, and we don't want that, right? That's where we want to be strong. Although right now we're definitely not winning this fight. Necrophos is kind of funny, right? Like, it looks like we're not really doing any damage, but that's because a lot of our damage is just reducing our opponent's maximum HP, which is really kind of weird. But all right, that's neat. So yeah, now these abilities that we buy, again, we can have an arbitrary number of them. There's no restrictions there, but they often have synergies with each other. So we want to be kind of careful with it. Healing interference. Enemies have a 15% chance to fail regen effects. That sounds fine. Has a 20% chance to regenerate health with each attack. That seems good. And reduces enemy attack damage by 10. That seems good too. And then we immediately get a reroll because we bought everything. Every time ultimate is cast, regenerates health. We'll buy this. But sadly, we're below income now. How much do we get? 20? All right, I guess. But that's all right. So you can see we're starting to kind of get some stuff up here. Now, once we reach 4, we get the first level of this, which makes all of the abilities within this sect, that's just what they're called, but makes all of the abilities within this sect more powerful. All right, so we want to focus on specific things because they will just kind of like boost each other and make them more powerful if we like fully commit into one aspect. Of course, there's synergies, so we got health, we've got regen, like these kind of make sense, right? Every time you reach in health has a 20% chance of applying poison. I mean, that seems great, right? Every ward generates hero health by 3 seconds. So wards are, you'll see in a moment actually. Why am I explaining it? You'll see it. Every time regen health has a 20% chance of applying 5 stacks of freeze. That seems good. Let's get also start doing our reroll here. Every time regen health has a 20% chance to apply stacks of injury. So you can see now we have a lot of effects that just kind of like every time we heal, we are applying something to our opponent, some sort of debuff. And there are a variety of debuffs there. Like there's freeze, there's injury, there's poison, right? I'm guessing that we'll rely on poison a lot for our damage output, but we'll see. Mostly I want to tank up because, I don't know, I like playing tanky characters. I always think that's really fun. Every couple of rounds you will have a creep round, and those will give bonuses, different bonuses. There are some creep rounds that will give you items, and some creep rounds that will just kind of give you these like buffs, I suppose, right? I think this one gives us an item, so we'll have to make a selection there in a moment. Creep rounds can be kind of tough, so something worth keeping in mind there. Gain 9 mana every 6 seconds, 20% chance of dealing extra damage, or once a round transforms into an ethereal unit. Unfortunately, we can't read the full thing, but this seems reasonable. We are Necrophos. During this time, no physical damage is taken, but the hero can still be attacked. All right, that seems good. Okay, we get wound transfer again. Let's pick this up. We're just kind of buying all of the healing that we can. Right, that's what we care about. Don't care about this. Natural healing regenerates health. Just passively, that seems really good. Every time reaching health, we gain some poison. Our attacks have a chance of applying poison. We don't care. We're just gonna wait. We'll just kind of let it rest. Now we're at level 10 up here, so this increases all of our regeneration, which is really helpful, right? But you can see how many abilities we already have in there. That's kind of the thing about this mode. You just get this huge stack of abilities and kind of synergies that go along with it. And it's just kind of about managing, like, what exactly do you want to go for. To be honest, I should probably get health, but I haven't really been getting health. I don't know. Maybe we can make regen work by itself. I have to say, I haven't had the best success playing defensive builds, so this might be a mistake going for something like this here, but oh well. I really like this mode. I think this mode is super cool. It is quite interesting in how it works, although I do have to say it is a bit simple. Oh, look at that. We got a epic here. Every 9 seconds regenerates health. Well, let's get this. For every 400 points of maximum health provides 15 points of health to the first ward. Let's get these. Ward just kind of makes us tanky and we can get ourselves some extra health. If we take damage, we apply freeze. I'm looking for health, really. Oh, this is really nice. Every 6 seconds regenerates 5% of lost health, and then we'll get this healing strike as well. We'll drop a little bit below income, but again, we just want to get the regen going. Sorry, I really like this mode. It is maybe a little bit simple for the arcade. There isn't really that much that you're doing. right? You just kind of like roll and buy a couple of upgrades and hope that that's enough. And there's certainly a little bit of strategy to that. But at the end of the day, it is a mode that I think it has, and I don't say this with like trying to make it sound bad, if that makes sense, but it has mobile game vibes, right? That's kind of what it reminds me of. It seems a bit like a mobile game. It seems like it would be really fun on mobile. And yeah, it's just kind of something that I think could do well in that environment. Let's get here. Base income of the next 7 rounds. No. In each damage, increase the base income of the... Yeah, whatever. Let's get this. Who cares? Honey, I've made dinner. We're having a cat in a blanket. Also, please leave a thumbs up on the video. I would really appreciate it. Just pick something up. We'll get ourselves more shared vitality. And then very accumulated, we apply poison. That seems okay. I'm just kind of trying to get our health up as well, right? Like health seems really valuable for us. Healing guard. That makes our ward... Sorry, that makes our ward heal us more, which is nice too. So we got some upgrades here now. And we got a talent. 40 damage to Reaper Scythe plus 1 health regeneration after each victory. Ooh. I want this, but it's worse, right? Like, it sounds fun to scale health regen, but we're not winning a lot. So it's probably best to just get the extra damage. Okay, in we go. Let's fight somebody. But yeah, it's a bit of a simple game, but I don't know, I really like it. I've actually just been playing it off stream. I mean, I'm recording this off stream right now as well, because I recorded a game of this yesterday, and I have to say, I didn't really like the way I presented it, because I made it sound more simplistic than it actually was. So again, there is some strategy to it. You do have to kind of like aim for good upgrades here. That makes sense. At the end of the day, there is an element of thinking involved, although it's not massive, but it does exist, right? All right, enemies have a 20% chance to fail regen. I think I do just roll here. One more roll. Shared vitality again, that seems good. These actually all seem good. Might dip below income a little bit here. I gotta get this ward going on. So summons a ward. The way this works is it basically like summons the little IO next to us, and the ward absorbs 30% of the damage we take. So it gives us a really solid amount of additional survivability, especially since the ward's health scales with our health. So if we have a lot of health, then we can make the ward be significantly more effective there. Although we're not doing super well right now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, we're gonna lose another fight. I'm glad I didn't get the health regen thing. That wouldn't have done much for us, would it? Okay, we apply stuff if we get... this right here seems nice. Very accumulated 400 points of health loss. We gain 6 points of mana. Then we can use our ultimate more often. You know what? Let's just get all of these, because we're kind of trying to heal, right? So if we heal, that means that the health we lose, like we're gonna hopefully hit those 400 health loss triggers pretty frequently. And I want to make sure we get this going on here, right? Because this increases our maximum HP, and we just want to get that as high as possible. Currently we're 8th, so that's not great. But hey, gotta believe. Right? Playing the long game here. I don't know. Go ahead and shoot that, do some damage. Very nice. Let's creep over there. This is just a creep round, right? So no big deal. We should be able to handle this just fine. Very good. And then I believe we get another upgrade here. So this gives us armor. This seems nice. But unfortunately, this triggers at a really unfortunate moment. Triggers at the same time as our Ghost Scepter. Gains magic resistance bonus. Yeah, let's get this. Magic resistance bonus. And it triggers at 50% of our maximum health, as opposed to 30%. Blade Mail triggers at 30%, so that doesn't really make sense with the Ghost Scepter, does it? Alright, every time we reach in health, we have a chance to apply injury. Every time we reach in health, we have a chance to apply freeze. Roll this. Every 5 seconds, we regenerate pretty significant health. And then the ward also regenerates our health. So just keep pumping that regen, right? Gotta get that maxed up. The ward inherits 50% of the hero's attack damage, but our attack damage isn't very good. Which is actually probably a big problem here. Probably a big problem here. Now, Regen does have really powerful late game upgrades. So, you know, if we just kind of manage to get there, maybe it'll be alright. The ward isn't really meant to deal damage, right? Like, so I'm not gonna get that upgrade. I would rather make sure we maintain a reasonable economy. Okay. And we got the magic resistance at a really good moment, so that's nice. Oh, we might actually win this one. Maybe? Ghost Scepter? Okay. Come on, Necro. Nice. Look at us. We actually managed to win a fight. Isn't that fantastic? Alright, let's get these again. And then we get a talent here. Let's do one roll. Oh, I will buy all of this. Even if it costs. Like, I don't really care. Every time regen health, we apply poison. That seems fine. Each ward applies poison, but I don't care that much about this. +1 mana regen after each victory. +1 minimum damage per second during Heartstopper aura.
9, 8, 7,
Yeah, I mean, that seems nice. It's just a continuous buff.
2, 1.
And we do have long fights, right? We are tanky, so our fights definitely take a while. And I think that's going to stay true. I mean, I am just kind of maximizing my survivability as much as I can. So since we have something that kind of scales, that I think makes sense. Reaper Scythe, good heal. Ooh, this is maybe not gonna end so well, is it? Yeah. Queen of Pain is very tanky. That's a bit crazy. Every time a player is eliminated, we gain extra gold. At the beginning of each round, if the curse health is below 20, it regains free health. Oh, I don't really like this, but I think this one, the way things are looking right now, we're probably just gonna die, so that doesn't seem great. Oh, this seems nice, this seems nice, this seems nice. We gain health, we wound transfer, okay, that seems good, and then probably this as well. I do need to make sure we don't spend too much money, because if we spend too much money, of course, we're gonna have a hard time getting back to economy. Just in the same way that I think it's important to get up to economy, it's of course important to not fall below it for too long. But at the same time, as it stands right now, we are just not actually doing so well. So it's probably good to build some power, even if that comes at the cost of some economy, right? Alright, there's that Shadow Fiend. This seems winnable enough. Oh, dang it. Okay, never mind. Reaper Scythe, come on. That was good. That was good damage. Alright. Look at us. How fantastic is that? And then we can come in here. And I think we do nothing. Right? We're 1,000 gold. It's better to just kind of sit for a round. Since we managed to not lose the last round, I think this seems like a good idea. And then we can just kind of build this up. Now, a way this game mode makes itself long-term appealing, and I think it works really nicely, is that every round there are 4 of these sects that are disabled. And that's always randomized. So you have a different character each round, and there are 4 random sects that are taken out of each round. And as a result, every match feels quite a bit different, and it's really nice. Like, again, I actually have really nothing but praise for this mode. Like, my only concerns with it is that I think it might just be on the wrong platform more so than that there's anything wrong with the mode. Oh, wow, this guy destroyed me. Well, that's not good. Increases 30% health. Yes, thank you. All right, we'll get this. We'll even get some damage resistance. That seems nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, fuck it. Buy everything, right? Every 9 seconds deals physical damage equal to 10% of maximum health. Maximum health from our opponents. Ugh.
9, 8,
No, I don't think so. I don't know if that is good. It seems decent, but it's 200 gold. The epics are a little bit more expensive. So, what happened there? But it just doesn't seem worth to spend 200 gold on that right now. Since I just went below economy again, but... Oh well. Look, I'm just trying to not die. That's my main goal. There's some players that are really powerful and we're struggling against them. Okay, Necrophos, go get him. You can get this creep. These creeps are actually surprisingly strong, honestly. Very nice. Took him down. And then Heart of Tarask, Spell Prism, or Anti-Toxic Capsule. Let's get a heart. Absolutely. For every 10% health loss increases damage. No, we don't want to lose health. So this is just a bunch of extra HP. I mean, that seems good enough to me. That seems fine by itself. Not buying anything right now. I would rather have the money. Yeah, no, I have really nothing but praise for this mod. If I had to critique it in some way, I would say that its UI could maybe use some work. Like the way the gold is placed with just being this tiny little thing down here in the corner. That's not... I find it a little bit difficult to keep track of that. But that's really something you do get used to, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I don't know. It's nice. I like it. That's why I wanted to do a better job recording it. That's why I'm recording it for a second time without the stream. But to be honest, I've been enjoying recording without the stream. I know I haven't really uploaded anything that I've recorded that way, but I have been working on some stuff. Oh, that was so close. We almost hit that Reaper side. I'm working on some stuff. It's coming, don't worry. Okay, let's get these two. Roll. Nope, don't care. We can get Healing Strike. That gives us some more regen. Has a 50% chance to apply 10 stacks of poison when damaged. Ooh, that seems good. I'm just gonna get all of these. And 30% chance to disable healing. We got a talent.
3, 2, 1.
Heartstopper Aura absorbs max health. So does that mean we are now stealing the maximum HP when we deal damage to people? I think so, yeah. I think our maximum HP is going up now. That's kind of fun. And look at that. Look at all of the debuffs we are applying to people as they're dealing damage to us. Sick. Ooh, we might be getting there now. That's very exciting. Okay. Get ourselves this again. And has a 50% chance to apply 20 stacks of poison when damaged. This corrosive skin, I feel like, is really making a huge difference, right? Because we're tanking a lot of hits, and now that means we are applying a lot of poison. And poison is gonna be damage, right? I mean, I don't really need to explain it. I think poison deals damage, but I maybe should tackle the different effects. Frost and injury just kind of enhance how much damage we deal. Poison deals damage. That's mostly it. There's also Fury, but it's not in this lobby. I'll leave that one up to you. You can figure that one out yourself. But yeah, there's just kind of like a variety of different buffs. Shield is also not in right now, and I think you can figure that one out by yourself. Oh my, we are so strong now. We've won 2 fights in a row. How fantastic. Alright, let's get Mana Blood, and I will get the Healing Guard, and then we just chill. Although we're 1 level away from this, but I think we're probably strong enough right now. Alright? I kind of want this though. Alright, fuck it. False Promise. Yes. Alright. Triggers once we are below 30%. And then, I mean, it's False Promise, right? This is super good. Super, super good for us. So we just kind of get probably a significant heal once we get that. Maybe we just like, it'll heal up. Oh, wow. Okay, wait, what happened there? We took a lot of damage. But we're fine. There's the False Promise, Reaper Scythe, and wow. What a heal. Let's go, Necro. What a monster. Alright, 40% chance to disable healing. And then we'll, again, every time we take damage, we're kind of ticking away at their survivability. I like those upgrades a lot. I think they make a lot of sense for our build. And of course, I want to build up our health as much as possible. Although it seems like our health is really high now. So feeling good about it, right? It took a little while. Admittedly, it's kind of a shame we got this this spray here with a funny name. And I don't think we've used it. I'm not sure. We're at 20 health right now. I don't know if we ever dropped below 20. But it seems like the first players are about to be eliminated, right? I'm not sure if we win this. This guy did beat us earlier. But I do feel like we are much more powerful now. Yeah. Sick. Took him down, no problem. Alright, we've got a bunch of money again. Let's do a roll. Mana blood, that seems good. And then the ward applies poison. Maybe, probably not. Applies 100 stacks of poison before the battle starts. That seems good. Also this toxic frost, because we're applying a lot of frost as well. So this increases the poison damage. I think I will go for both of these. That seems reasonable enough. Gotta kind of amp up our damage as best as we can, right? And then we're going in. Oh, this time we're fighting the Razor. This guy is currently #1, so if we can beat him, that would be nice. That would be good indeed. Although, wow, that is a fast buildup of mana. Okay, we've got Reaper Scythe twice. Nice. Sick. Alright, increase our health by another significant margin here. Do we want injury? No, I don't think we're too committed into injury, right? So we'll get this some more. We do have our regen maxed out now, but I'm still gonna keep upgrading it, right? Being maxed out in this case means we can't really increase the bonus that we get on each ability, but you do have to keep in mind that each ability we have in here is now getting the maximum bonus, right? So getting more of it is still good. In a normal auto chess, usually once you hit your synergy, you kind of want to stop building more of it, because, you know, like you have what you're looking for, presumably. But in here, I don't really think it works the same way. In here, you're perfectly happy to just kind of keep building regen while you have regen, because it just, you know, works nicely. Oh, these are great. But it just makes for the most powerful spell that we can get. So, yeah. Cool. All right. I think right now we're very well positioned to win this game. Which is exciting. I gotta be honest, I haven't won one yet. I've played a couple of them. I usually tend to do all right. But actually winning, I haven't managed to do that. I got second a couple of times. So I would be quite happy if we managed to pull that off right now. I'm not gonna lie. That would be nice. That would be very fun. Oh man, I have to say, I am really enjoying kind of recording off stream like this. It's just like really chill, right? It's just you and me. It's nice. Come on, Reaper Scythe. Yes! Nuke him down. Nuke him down. It's really less the Reaper Scythe, and it's more the Oracle Ultimate, right? The False Promise. But hey, we'll take it. More healing. I don't care about any of this. Yep, that seems good. That seems fine. Applies more poison, more health. Just some extra. Some extra HP is always good, right? I mean, ideally, we want to get this up to level 40 as well. We're only 1 point away from level 20 poison. That wouldn't be too bad either. So we're getting close to some nice upgrades. But you can really see how you're like defining your build, right? Like I could have built differently. We could have gone for a lot of attack damage, but I don't know. That didn't seem like it would have made sense with Necrophos, right? Oh my god. We have so much mana now. It's kind of insane. Alright, upgrade this. And then every 1 second deals damage equal to 1% of your current health to enemies. Well, we have a lot of HP. So that could actually be a pretty significant amount, right? I don't think I'm going for more ward. Every 9 seconds deals physical damage equal to 10% of your maximum health to enemies. That seems alright now. Like I think we got that earlier as well. We could have picked that up earlier, but I didn't have a lot of maximum health yet. But now we have a huge amount, right? So that seems very significant. Oh, we're fighting this guy again. Yeah, there's only 4 players left, so it does kind of make sense that we would be fighting the same people over and over again. Alright, Reaper Scythe 1. Reaper Scythe 2. Got him. Just nuke him down. And then Toxic Blood. For every accumulated health loss, we gain stacks of poison. Poison stacks increase the damage. Damage Mastery, don't care about this. Frozen Blood is good though. Toxic Blood, yes, thank you very much. And then pre-battle Poison. I mean, why not? Right, so now we're applying 400 stacks of poison before the battle even starts. That's kind of brutal. Although it's a shame we haven't gotten any more of the legendaries. I would have liked to see some more of those, but wasn't meant to be. I think if we lose a round, then we just kind of spend all of our gold. We should be able to survive at least one loss no matter what. And until that point, I will kind of keep up my... I guess actually, never mind. Oh, there's only 2 players left. Alright, let's spend our money, right? We gotta be a little bit quick now, because we want to make sure we're just kind of throwing it out there. Revives once! Oh my god. A revive? That seems brutal. Especially considering how tanky we are. And there's Reign of Destiny, look at us. And, yeah, I guess I will lock this, right? Increases 20% region effects and has a 40% chance to provide extra region during region. I don't think you can really hurt us anymore. I don't think you can touch me. I mean, we have beaten this guy a couple of times, but yeah, look at that. And here's one Reaper Scythe, there's a second one. No chance. And with that, we win! Look at us. Did we? I mean, we should have, right? I know there's a loss screen. Maybe this guy had some sort of, like, protection effect. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like the game is over. Huh. I would have expected that we win right there, but alright. Deals 13% physical damage every 3 seconds, no less than 45 points during health recovery.
10, 9,
Yeah, why not, right?
6, 5,
I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it seems decent enough.
1.
And then we fight the Razor yet again. Hello, friend. Let's go for another bout. And Reaper Scythe 1. Ooh, didn't even need a second one. Yeah, we had like 11,000 HP towards the end there. Hey, and we won. Good job, Necrophos. You did it. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Right, and you know, feel free to check out the mode. This is completely free to play, right? There's no aggressive monetization or anything like that. It's just great. Like, I really like this mode. It's made by EOM, and EOM tend to make fun games, and they did it again again right here. So yeah, it's cool. I like it. Anyway, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good night, everybody.